demo.
Sorry, we record all of these meetings if you're okay.
No issues. No issues.
Carry on, please.
Yeah. So since many years means maybe my schooling also, I felt that means there is no use what I have done and what I am right now doing. So there is no connection between what school does to us. Definitely it does something, means some fundamental thing it might have done. But to get the right essence from the schooling, I took many years, and then finally I used to change my profession a lot. This is my third profession right now. I am a fitness professional. Finally, basically I'm a lawyer, and then means changed into teaching of pre-primary students. Then means again now changed into fitness. I feel that this is my passion. I don't know after a few years what it can be.
She's perfect for our theme today.
I'm happy to hear that.
Our theme today is river, and the whole idea of Guji's was that the river just changes its course every now and then. You're like a perfect living example of that.
That is what every time I think that means, I love this profession and then I need to do that. But after some time I lose interest and then I change that and I go. But take this this kind of a feeling that it comes, means I don't know, after 30, for me, at least for me and my husband, 35, 38 years after schooling, means we felt that, okay, this is the right thing for us. This is the right thing for us. We are not able to take out, means what we wanted to do, that right decision. The education failed to give the idea to us. That is what we felt. And my husband is an engineer, and then he has been working since 15 years, 20 years, means he's doing his job right, but means definitely we can say we are not enjoying what he's doing. But still, means the job is a job, so we are doing for our own economical and all the things, financial independence. So definitely we thought at least means our child should not be like that, means bounded into what other social norms say, social and cultural things, like means you have to be a doctor or engineer or this one, you read and write and then only you will be you will earn something. So we are not actually means liking this concept from beginning. But somewhere or the other, we were roaming here and there, means what to do, these kind of things. Recently, I think 1 year back, means I found Arohi. From that time, means I have been actually following in Insta and all the things. And coming back to my son, we have put him in a sports, means since 2.5 years back in lawn tennis. He was so young that time, and also means he has nice skill. He picked up so well, but because of this pandemic in between, we really means had to pull him out from that. And again, we are trying to go back into tennis. For that means me and my son, we stayed alone in other place for him for sports. That also we did. Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is that online classes.
Shivaranjani, where do you live?
Yeah, right now we live in Dahej, near Bharuch. If you
okay.
Gujarat.
Yeah.
It is an industrial estate totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband in Reliance Industries. So from Jamnagar to here, we have shifted recently. Yeah. So online schooling became totally, we felt that means he's not up for that online classes and everything. 40 students, and he sits here alone, and he doesn't take interest at all. That we know. Means 100% we can understand, but what we have to do for that, we are trying to engage him in means at least household, and we don't have TV at home. This is one thing, and we play carom board, and also we play with him tennis, and also cards. Everything means we do, but the whole day what the child will do at home, we But teaching him responsibility definitely maybe means our thing only, but some experts maybe we need in some way. We felt that some expert help or something like that we need. But he is a very intelligent child. Of course, means nowadays all the children are very intelligent. How we mold them, and then how we give them environment, that is more important. We had put him in a one-on-one class also as a one. If you might have shared Lido classes or something like that. It is a part of Byju's actually. It is called Byju's. You might have heard. It is a Lido. It is a teacher is almost a 3 child to 1 tutor.
Okay.
So for science and English and math, we have put him to understand the concepts better, because they are here for the whole day, and the school is only for 3 hours maximum. So we thought of, but in that class we found that they are not doing any exams kind of thing and all. They are totally teaching a concept. He was very much interested in that. He took means very much interest and leadership skills, means every teacher says, and then we also felt means he takes initiative, and he participates in all the project kind of things, which is basically done in the class, and everything means he does. But he doesn't like writing, that we know very much. This all the thing means makes into one. We can understand that he is a practical child. He is not the kind of a just means sitting and mugging up the thing and writing it up. No, he's not that kind of child. He wants to something to
where you
explore.
live?
Yeah.
Do you have other families nearby, like
actually,
other children of his age?
Unfortunately, 3 months back we have shifted to Dahej, where the place no other children in his age. Last 3 months it happened, but before that we were in Jamnagar. There means he was having all children means in his age. Right now means 3 months, but we are means taking him to tennis classes. From here it is 30 to 40 kilometers. So weekly twice or thrice. There means he meets people in his age. So he finds very comfortable means there. So this is actually a scenario, and I'm very much sure this is not his kind of learning what he's doing. So he has to do something to unleash his potential. Actually, that he's a very sweet and positive mindset child. But
That's
right
great.
now, when he plays a lot of online games, he's slowly going into that. We can feel that we are trying to take him out, and because we don't that much डांटते तो है मारते तो है ही नहीं है, and we don't scold much also. So there means the discipline.
Does he scold you?
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Means he says, Mama, all the time means you are means feeling busy, and then see your face means you are keeping like this. Then I told me to do the work, household work every day, then your face will also be like that only.
I hope he's helping you with household work and all that.
Yes. Means he does for drying of clothes and sometimes washing vessels, everything. And my in-laws means come up and down, means they will be here and they will go there. So it's not kind of a joint family, but they will on and off, they will go and come. So this is the
great.
thing.
So looks like, what's your son's name? Sorry, I missed his name.
Sujan Mrityunjay. Yeah, right.
Sujan. Yeah, looks like Sujan is quite active and does a lot of things during his day. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So how have you read something about open learning? Do you have any idea of what open learning is about, or do you have any questions?
See, means after even in Rajasthan, if you have one more open learning, I just saw, I don't remember the name exactly, Rajasthan also. So first I saw that, and also then I came to know about Arohi. First I know about the unschooling. Right, I thought unschooling, how unschooling happens the regular kind of schools we don't send our children. But the basic things we teach from our own, the mothers or fathers or the community, wherever he learns, that is what unschooling, and he, that I know. And also I tried out NIOS, like he can do all his own studies at home only. I will help him out, and he can go
That's
for
good.
his sports and everything, involve himself most of the time in that. And later on we can do NIOS, National Institute of Open Schooling. That,
Yeah. That's
exams,
good.
8th
That's good.
standard
Yeah.
and 8th standard and 10th standard, he can write like that. Even we were about to go for 8th standard with that only, but because of pandemic, he couldn't play tennis also for the whole time. So what to do at home? So that is why we felt that okay, he should continue with his studies. There is no other choice, so we are sending him to school. So how pity is this? Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
yes, open schooling I found it will be very interesting and practical. That is what I see. No exams, of course. We don't like exams, mother and son both.
no, you don't like exams for him or exams for yourself also?
Yeah, no, right now we no. In my childhood, I don't like. Of course, right now I do on my own. So with my interest, so I like. But yeah, for his exam also I don't like, because I have to make him study. No, it's very difficult.
No, actually, the answer is in what you said. It's in things that you are interested that you are giving your exams, right?
Yes.
So if he is interested in it, he will study. If he is not, so that's the answer there. Yeah, good.
True. I mean,
so very good to hear that you have considered NIS and all that, and looked it up and done some research on that too. So that's good.
Yes. Definitely. I'll be part of this community for at least few weeks from now, so that I will understand what things how it is going. Then how children are taking their own responsibility. Like they will be responsible on their own. Definitely, I'd like to.
So, have you joined the ROAX community or?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I asked Ratnesh, then he told for a few weeks at least I'll observe and I'll be here. If it is
good.
fine, then I can, definitely part of ROGX.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
Yes.
So, did you get a chance to look through the website and see some of the earlier session recordings?
No, earlier session recordings of this one.
Of this Saturday meetup.
Yeah, Saturday meetup.
We used to call it, what did we call it, Ratnesh? Open Learning Webinar.
Yeah.
So if you go to the website, you will find recordings of earlier sessions. Where some sessions have been discussions like this. Some sessions have been where we have had families join us and share their experience.
Okay.
So, you don't have to wait for the next or the next meet where a family is sharing their experience. There are a bunch of them that you can see online already. Ratnesh.
Yeah.
Definitely.
One of the things that I am coming across now more and more is where in a series we revisit some of the earlier sessions and take up questions that could not be answered, or points that we could not discuss in those sessions. So maybe we should do something like that for our thing also.
Sure.
One theme we can do like a look back, or what do you call that? What is that? Yeah, Sunehri Yadein. So yeah.
So, but coming back to you, Ranjini, is
Yes.
see. So, what possibly you talked about unschooling sounds what normally people call as homeschooling, where you are still sticking to subjects, you're still sticking to the curriculum, just that you are doing it at home. Yeah. So that is one level away from the regular schooling where you are doing the same thing at home, yeah, or at least similar thing at home, and you can give open examination like an iOS. Then one step away from homeschooling could be unschooling, where you actually don't follow any subjects, where you just completely detach yourself from the schooling system per se, and you just you do what you like doing. So the child, maybe if he likes playing, let's say, tennis, he may be just doing tennis the whole day, right? If he likes doing, let's say, tennis and let's say robotics, then he would be doing only tennis and robotics, then nothing else, no other, no maths, no history, no geography, no nothing, right?
Okay.
And if at time in that scenario, if a child wants to do something related to an examination, let's say an iOS something, then the child prepares for it and gives it. If the child does not want to give examination like 10th or 12th, the child does not give. Yeah. One more step away from ahead, away from unschooling, is what we call as open learning. In some ways, that is the other end of the spectrum. In open learning, everything is open. It is totally and completely decided by the child. Child may say, I want to study a subject. Child may say, I want to study all the subjects. The child may say, I don't want to do anything related to subjects. So literally saying to the child that the whole world is available as a choice to you. Right? You want to go to school? No problem. You want to just study the school subjects? No problem. You want to study one or two subjects? No problem. You don't want to study any subjects, but totally want to devote yourself to, let's say, tennis or whatever it is, or embroidery or travel or whatever the child's interest is, music, cooking, whatever. So then you devote to that. You don't want one interest, you want 10 interests, you do 10 interests, right? You want to change interest every month, you do change interest every month. So that is like totally open, right? Where you, where we, so we believe that that is exactly what life is. Like, just like how you have kind of, taken up one thing, left one thing, went into another. Okay, so you have your own, let's say, a journey of a river, moving from one way to another way. In the same way, we believe we can give that to children, right? And they are perfectly, let's say, capable, or in other way, let me put it this way: we are perfectly incapable of determining what should be the child's future. Are you getting me? So in a way, we are incapable, because I don't believe anybody can predict anybody's future. Like, I don't think your parents could have predicted this is how you will go in life. Much less I can predict any child's, or my parents could have predicted mine. So when there is no prediction, when the river will keep on flowing in different ways and each river will have a different path, then in open learning, we just say, why do we have to dam it? Why do we have to stop it? Why do we have to control the direction? Why can't we flow along with the river and see what help, what support, at what juncture the child needs? So your son may say tennis today, may continue, go deep into tennis, or may say after 6 months, enough of tennis. It's good. It's a good game, but I don't want to pursue it as something for the next few years. I want to get into something else. Now, the difference in open learning is, while everything is open and everything is available as a choice, the child realizes, or rather the child is constantly brought to this awareness that he is responsible for his choices. So it's not about just, we are not giving him freedom. In fact, we are giving him responsibility. We are saying, me as your father or mother or parents are not responsible for you. You are responsible for yourself. Just like I am responsible for myself, and let's say your mom is responsible for herself, you are responsible for yourself. We are together. We're together to support, guide, mentor, help, push, pull, challenge, trouble, irritate, everything. Right? But so we are together, we are there, but that does not mean that we are responsible for you. We will make your future bright, or we will settle you. You have to do it, right from deciding what you want to do, how you want to do, where you want to do, when you want to do, how much you want to do, with whom you want to do, etc., etc., etc. So that, as a small summary, is what is open learning according to me. And so again, in open learning, everything is open, including schooling, including homes. There are children who have done open learning, then went back to school, then came back to open learning, like that. So when we look at it as all choices, neither good nor bad, but all available choices, then it becomes more of where the child wants to flow.
True.
Yeah, so that's a quick summary. So you can ask more questions and we can answer. So Arohi as such is a community of open learners, open learning families. So we don't consider child to be an open learner, because it's always the whole family who becomes an open learning family. So that is what Arohi is. It's just a community of a lot of parents like Viji, like me, and many other families. And so on top of support, the family supporting the child supporting the parents, when you get into a community, the families are supporting each other. So then it becomes even, and as a larger community, we are all supporting each other, whether it's a child who needs support or an adult who needs support. Yeah, so that's how Arohi works as a community. Both we are a virtual community, as well as we have a campus near Bangalore. But in Tamil Nadu, about 60 kilometers from Bangalore. So either the community, partly whoever is able to come here, comes here. Whoever is at their home, they connect virtually.
Okay.
So that's how the Arohi works. So, now your questions.
Yes, Ratish. If in the campus or something, then means the child will be engaged in means like some other work physically and means mentally with children, means they will be. But when comes to, if we want to take him out from the regular schooling or something like that, then the whole day means how will he spend? Really means it becomes a because though we don't have much connect all the time, means no internet connection, there will be a limited time, and means even the TV is not there, but still means some way means they find to means go with that flow, because the age is like that. I can means understand. But
wait. It has nothing to do with age. Even 40-year-olds are wasting their time sitting on devices. Even 60 years old, even 80 years olds are, and 20-year-olds are also. So whether your child is 13 or 20 or 50 or 60, age is not the problem. Availability is also.
I would say older people waste more time than children do. They are way more productive.
Well, so the point is what? See what has happened. So there are two things which I want to talk about. One is, according to me, what has happened is, because of this all online schooling and all, some children have got disenchanted with the schooling, not connecting with the schooling, and nor there's any other option for them. Now, when you don't have any other option, then you have to somehow while your time. As you said, you start playing games or watch Netflix or whatever it is, or YouTube. So the problem is not the device. The problem is not the internet or the TV. The problem is that I don't know why am I living this day? And if I have no purpose, okay, then I just while away time. And children have got stuck in the middle of, the schooling is no more there as it was earlier. And any nothing else is also there. So there is
also there.
There's no way to go, neither this nor that. So what do I do? And the second point, which is obviously the obvious conclusion of the first point, is that the moment we are not talking here about anything else but responsibility. The moment child realizes, it's not the school which will build me, it's not the parents who will build me, but it's me who will build me. When I use the word build, I don't really like that word. But just saying it for the sake of, because in the conventional system, you say you build your career. Right.
Right.
Actually, I don't even believe in that, building your career. You just flow with your interests and passions, and the career builds up. Right. It's the more the flowing of the river, as we were talking about. But let's even if I think in terms of building a career, the whole point is I start thinking that, oh, I've got this day, I've got this week, I've got this month, I've got this year, let's say 2021, I've got some months left, 5-6 months in 2021. What is it that I want to achieve in that? Which field I want to dive into? What do I want to work on? What do I want to learn on? What do I want to do? Right. It's my life now. And suddenly I am now responsible. So the scenario is, it's not about school, it's not about parents, it's not about anybody else. Suddenly I need to start thinking about myself. And so when you say that, okay, the child is no more in the school and at home there is nothing to do, so the child goes into whatever, games or internet or whatever, which is fine. But that's exactly the situation where we need to bring into the child not activities, not make him busy, not make him occupied, but start getting him to think, what does he want in his life? What does he want to explore? What does he want to try out? What interests him? What attracts him? Is it tennis that attracts him? Is tennis like that he can work whole day on it? Okay, is he ready for it? Is he wanting to get into tennis that much? Or is it something else plus tennis? Or is it something plus something plus something plus tennis? So, the child starts working on designing his own life, obviously with the support of parents. And if the child is part of ROE, even possibly with support of community. So that's the whole idea. So the child being at home, forget the campus. The child being at home is good news. Now all we need to do is to now start conversations about this responsibility.
Okay.
And conversations about what is it that's why I said it's the whole family which does open learning. It's not just the child. So let's say if I am the father, I'll start talking about what are my plans. What am I thinking over the next, let's say 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, whatever, even if it's a job, how does that matter? Then let's say as a mother, my wife will talk about what are her plans. And then it's the child's turn. Or meaning whichever way the turns come. Now the child has to talk about what are my plans, right? What do I want to do? And the child may say, I don't know, which is fine, because even at 30, at 40, we may face ourselves and look into the mirror and say, I don't know what I want to do in life. Right? So that's absolutely fine. There is nothing to say that he has to come up with an answer. But imagine we discuss this on a daily basis, or maybe even 5 times a day. Or alternate days, and then the answers evolve slowly, and then exploration, and then the child drives his exploration. Okay, let me try this, or let me try coding, or let me try painting, or let me try embroidery, or let me try making a rocket, or whatever the child's interest could be, or let me write poetry. I don't know what the child's interest would be. And that is how the open learner starts taking their own journey in their hands. And it doesn't happen in a snap, because for all these 13 years, not just the child, we as parents have also been trained to think in a different way. Yeah. Now, after 13 years, it will take at least, let's say, some months, let's say 13 months, to now get into this whole mode of thinking about us. But once that sets in, then the child is kind of on his own, thinking, designing, and then it's a journey, kind of till we die, kind of a thing. In that journey, if he wants to give an examination, if he wants to go to a certain institution, that's fine. That's just a choice that he is making.
Yeah. True. So in that way, we should start conversing. Yeah, we do a lot of conversation with him. He also likes, and then we also come up with so many ideas. Means I'll do that. I'll do this. But means the next day when he thinks, means no work is there, means I'm all free in the morning, then means again he go back to that. But definitely
Yeah,
means
because
it
he
takes
hasn't
some,
made any plans. He has
yeah,
to, just like you would make a plan for your today or this week,
yeah,
uh, and your hubby will make his plans for his week. He will make his plans. And then we review the plan again in the evening or next day or whatever, or the end of the week. How did the week go? We had planned this. Did we do this? What is exciting
yeah,
to us? Why are we not doing it? Or why are we doing certain thing and not doing? So that's the journey. It's a far more, families engaged journey. It's not just the child's alone journey. Till now it
mm,
was like delegated to school, delegated to tennis class, and over. Right from our side, we have done signing the check kind of thing. But now it's a totally different thing. It's not the quantity of time, but it's like a daily, ongoing, co-passengership, if I say. We are now together
yeah,
in this journey, and as co-passenger, we just keep checking, hey, how are you? How's happening? How's it going? And so on and so forth.
yeah, 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 sure. Means
Vijay, you want to
what?
add something? I've been talking. Da, da, da.
This
I
is
just wanted Vijay some undivided attention to his cooking.
No, no, no. It is divided attention. I'm about to start driving, but nothing more to add. Just a few things in terms of, it's not like there's one particular answer, right? So the idea of open learning is that we step back and let the child drive, right? And let them decide which way they want to go, and let them get a hang of how driving is, how do you live life, rather than with us being around, so that when we are not around, they are much more confident to live their life, right?
yeah,
So in some sense it is about making ourselves irrelevant sooner, rather than holding on to them and saying, this is what I'll tell you to do now you do that and all that. You step back and let them drive and take control, take that responsibility and get that freedom.
yeah,
So yeah, so it's not that we are looking to take the child into tennis or into swimming or something else,
yeah,
or maths genius or something, but rather just step back and let them decide what they want to do, and support them in that journey.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'll start
Thanks,
driving
Vijay.
soon, so I'll be on mute again. If there's something specific, I can answer, of course, but
Sure,
Uh,
otherwise
sure.
I'll be on mute.
no, no, no. Means I'll be, means as you have told, I will even go and listen to the old. So many means videos are there available. That also I will just listen, and definitely means I'd like to join in first for at least initial time ROEX, how means then he, and I'll make him also said means how he likes, means how he wanted to do. He always likes to speak and tell his views, what he thinks. So how he means take it this ahead. So definitely means no anything with specific questions. Mm, thank you so much for your time and answers. Somewhere means I got some idea of it's not a one day job. Definitely we have to keep on means doing the same thing with the consistency, means what we are doing every day, so that matters. One day it may just come up, he may come up with his own. So that is what I think. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Divij, for your time also. Yeah, Ratnesh.
yeah.
uh,
Sure,
Thanks a lot.
sure. And you can
Yeah,
join us again next Saturday. Hopefully
yeah,
there will be more families and we can
yes,
discuss
yes,
more and explore more.
definitely.
Because when you'll be talking about it with your husband and your son, they will have questions, so you can invite them, and
Yeah,
you will have more questions, so we can explore it more.
definitely, definitely,
Sure.
definitely.
Okay.
Okay,
Great.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, take care.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bye bye.